Hi, I'm Kelly Fitzmaurice,
And I'm Stephanie Benzer.
and we are here today to talk about what it takes to list your home.
Absolutely. So Kelly, what's one of the first steps when you're thinking about listing your home?
Oh, one of the most important steps is hiring the right agent that knows the market, that they understand what the current dollar per square foot is, that they understand if you're going to need to give seller concessions, they understand days on market, and they also understand how to really present your home and market it in a way that is going to sell your home quickly as possible for top dollar.
Okay, good. Is there anything that a seller can do inside their home on their own that would help kind of move the listing or get it ready?
Oh, absolutely. So one of the biggest things you're going to want to do is you're going to want to make sure you declutter your home and depersonalize. So taking off the photos. When a buyer walks in, they really need to feel that emotional connection to the house. So if they see photos of your family up in the home, they're going to see your emotional connection to the house, not theirs. So that's a really big one. And then just freeing up all the counter space, making everything look nice and neat. And that's something that I always do when I come through before we actually list the property and take photos to make sure. And sometimes I even help with the decluttering process.
And now, does it make sense for a seller to make some minor repairs ahead of time, or should they just kind of wait for the inspection period when they're under contract? What's your opinion on that?
So it really depends. Sometimes sellers right now, what they are doing is they're going ahead and they're performing an inspection report prior to listing their properties. So they kind of have a to-do list, or what we call a guide to what needs to be done to the home. That also can be a negotiation process during what we call the inspection period between the buyer and the seller when they're negotiating repairs. Now, if it's something that would hinder the sale, of course, I'm going to recommend that you go ahead and get that fixed.
Yeah.
The best thing to do is to reach out to your agent and to discuss with them, hey, these are the things I'm thinking about doing prior to listing my property. Which ones make sense? Which ones should we just wait and see if the buyer requests that during their inspection period?
Great. And I think the last question I have is for marketing strategies. What is one of your key strategies that you use?
Oh, absolutely. I'd love to share that with you. One of my key strategies is when we list the property and how we market the property beforehand. I'm very big on doing open houses and making sure that we advertise those open houses beforehand. I like to do them for about 2 to 3 hours, and I like to go live on Friday. So Friday, Saturday, and Sunday doing open house and really driving the traffic through. That is one of the best strategies and has always worked for me very successfully in my career. If you would like to have more detailed information about listing properties or have any questions for me, please get a hold of me.